You guys enjoying News Tower? I am as well. It's great. Welcome back. End of last video, we unlocked Lowe's Jersey Theater. I'm over here like at my standing desk. I'm just like grooving and dancing to this while I'm talking to you. I don't want it to end, but it's gonna have to end. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what these guys want. Daisy, darling, why don't you stay a little while longer? Jimmy, my dear, you know I have to go to rehearsal. I'll see you when I see you. Au revoir, darling. I didn't know she was French. Publisher? What are you doing here? Hey, I was just, He was just admiring my friend's talent. Forgot I own this place, Walker. Lady Wellworth, always a pleasure. I see you've started working with our budding publisher. Oh, Walker, quit the chit-chat. There's a judge taking bribes, a banker rewriting zoning, and a museum chair laundering grants through auction houses. And what should I do about it? It's out of my hands. Besides, they're no friends of mine. Then why don't you do the right thing? Reveal them for what they are. Fraudulent minds. Maybe you'll even come out of the woodwork a little more flattering. Flattering, you say? Consider it done. I could use a clean article on me. All right, so they just want me to print no negative tags. That's it, basically. And then also print at least one revealing article here too, which might present a little bit of a conflict there, since it's possible the revealing thing will also have some kind of negative tag in it, but we'll see. And then we have 2 influence for this. Now, this is going to get us reputation with high society, and if you get all the way up to esteemed here, it opens up the International Press Agency, which allows us to sell news articles to this agency at half price. So now when we get all these stories that are going to end up being old news and they're going to end up expiring, we could sell them anyway. We get a little bit of money for them instead of them just disappearing, which is pretty nice. So I do want to, help these guys a little bit here. But before we go into that, let's just see what the mayor wants. It's over, Jimmy. You knew this day would come. The press would paint me weak if I didn't step in. Figured I had just one more left in me. Guess the curtain dropped early. One more show. You started a progressive, a symbol of a new city. But your taste for luxury drowned your promise. Guess the champagne was louder than the reform, eh? You stepping aside gracefully. It is the best decision, Walker. The people deserve clean leadership. I guess Tammany Hall's influence is a thing of the past. I will become merely a relic in history's footnote. Don't we all? All right, I have a statement to make. It is time to restore the nation. Making it front page might even help your introduction with the new mayor. So they just want me to make a statement, put it above the fold, and they will give me 6 influence. That's better, isn't it? That's better. We already have some progress up here trying to work towards getting the Wall Street bankers in Manhattan good too. So it is nice to have options. I'm tempted to go for high society here, but that one potentially is a little bit more difficult, potentially, and also it pays less influence. And right now, I really care about influence. I'm going to switch my task to the mayor's task again. And then I think I got 10,500 funds. If we don't get the next floor of our building this week, we definitely do it next week. And with my 22 influence points, let's grab the other telegraphing station so we can find some more people that way, or find some more stories that way. I'm wondering if there is anything else that I should grab. I don't know about graphic editing. Removes all pre-production negative tags for graphic items. Adds a quality star when there are no graphics. So like another quality star just constantly happening is pretty good. Dictionary books is probably pretty good. We can help our editing that way a little bit. So we'll go ahead and grab that. And then North Bergen Town Hall. This, I think, helps with political stories, right? Yeah, a little statue is pretty good. All right, let's grab this too. We'll grab some things that help us, to like help make stories better. But today we need to figure out where we're going first, though. So the task is just to print a statement above the fold. That's pretty much it. And we don't have a statement yet, so we will need to find it. And a statement is found in crime and politics stories. Okay. Well, You know, we could go to Harlem. There's maybe some politics stories here, right? We have statistics is here. That's going to be economy. This is going to be economy. So a pretty heavy economy piece or paper, but you know, they're going to present the story we need. And this gets us closer to the ad agency, which will start being necessary, or at least will start being better for us once I get another page. Because I think I'm pretty much filling pages right now pretty consistently, but once I unlock another page, that may not be the case as easily. So yeah, okay, I think all my thinking is done. So let's go ahead and get in there. So it's Monday, August 1931. Before we get into anything, though, we're going to go ahead and get our telegrapher in there. So let's grab telegrapher station there. There's a bunch of noise. We're going to have to counter that. And let's see who we have in our list. So noisy, I mean, it's okay if I can get them away from there. I have to put them in a separate room, I guess. But, you know, $62, the most expensive one for that gold trait. I'm going to go ahead and re-roll. Okay, so careful. We've got sloth. I don't know if I like that one, but they're very cheap at the moment. I think because I'm going to have to re-roll for reporters, probably. I'm going to put them in there. I don't particularly like that person, but okay. So we're probably going to swap them out as soon as I get a better candidate. And then for the reporting, I want more reporters too. So I'm going to stick another desk in here. And let's see who we could go with. Now, I want somebody like Roger here, who unfortunately just has a silver tag, trash tolerant. But I want someone like Roger who has sports and entertainment together, because we'll be able to give them a sharp pen. And that's really great. So we definitely want a reporter that has both of those traits this time. And I don't like trash tolerant, though. Whoever I give this trait to, I'm going to keep them for a long time. So let's go ahead and re-roll this. And we don't want cool cats. Nobody has this. I'm crossing my fingers here. And it doesn't look like we're going to get a single reporter with both traits. So we can hold off on that for a little while, I think. Just for the sake of having somebody, though, for today. We can hire somebody. I'm not sure how many stories we're going to have. How many stories we got here? 20. Oh, my goodness. Okay, and then the traits we're looking for today are politics, economy. There's economy. It's probably going to be a good economy day. There's lots of economy stuff, so maybe we just get, yeah, chance of unlocking the next story file. Let's put you in here for now, and then we'll probably replace you as soon as we get someone who fits the right criteria for what I'm looking for. Okay, so we're looking for a statement piece at some point here today. And then we have 2 lawsuits from yesterday. That's going to be about $300, which isn't a huge deal, but, you know, it's something to look at. Okay, so over here, we need somebody to go here. This is the fame one. Let's go ahead and just have Christopher Tooley can go ahead and grab that one, because he's going to get all the experience for it. I don't know if we really need to send anyone here. We'll send the extra reporter out to this one. It's fine. The one we just got. It's okay. Now, we haven't given this desk much yet, but I know I'm going to want to have a sports person here. So I will have to rearrange a lot of their desks and stuff as we go, because there's an extra, there's an extra desk here, but there's not any extra items. So, but for today, I'm just going to have that extra reporter because we have more telegraphing stations, more stories potentially to find. Okay. So this story here, we're risking an outrage. Let's go ahead and see if somebody lucky can counter that. All right, 3 protesters are going to appear outside. Our security guy will take care of them. It'll be slow, but he'll take care of them. And then we'll go ahead and get that story anyway. It's fine. So they're going to show up. Yeah, I know they're going to be here. It's fine. And then our guy will take care of them. So we have an economic story here, alarming, unveiling. Let's go ahead and pop Bennett on this one, and then we'll put Kathy here to speed everybody up, and Christina down here. Go. Okay. What else we got? Okay, this is our mayor story. Yeah, this is our statement right here. So we're going to want to probably accelerate this if we can. Mabel, can you unlock the next story? No. So maybe we'll take this. That's fine. And then we'll bring other people down as we do. Yeah. Couldn't wait for Bennett on that one anyway. So he doesn't have that particular topic skill. All right, so the protesters are going to be out front now, and they're going to be protesting, but my security dude is going to go down there and, you know, handle that business for us. Let's go ahead and bring our paper up to the machine. We need a lot more paper, actually, so we'll go ahead and do that. Now, the paper guy, when he goes outside to grab the paper to bring it upstairs, he's not going to be able to enter the building again until the protesters are gone, which is a bit of an issue, but, you know, it would be a bigger issue if this protest happened at, like, say, Sunday or Saturday. That would be a bigger deal, but not a huge deal yet. All right, we whipped through that other story pretty quick with the combination of Bennett unlocking it and then Kathy speeding everybody up. That story happened really quickly. Love that. Let's maybe pop an editor on that just because we can add a point to it. Looking for, yeah, I mean, the political piece can happen and then we can come down here. Already knew the lawsuit was going to cost me money. Anthony will take this one. And then over here on this side, we want, let's say, you have a chance to unlock it, so we'll try it. Okay, he didn't have it. He didn't do it either, but it's fine. Okay, this one's a lie. But it's okay. We have an editor for that. So let's say Mabel at 25%. Really doesn't trigger very often, does it? It's all right. I need more people like Bennett. That'd be really great. Okay, earthquake strikes with unprecedented force. We have a magnitude of a story. The most powerful earthquake ever recorded happened this morning in Texas, centered near the town of Valentine. The tremors lasted 72 seconds and turned the town upside down. We should send some reporters there to document the disaster. Okay, so clearly we want to do this. Okay, I have everybody here. Kathy, I'm interested in this. Okay, so it takes 50% longer to complete the story, but adds 1 quality star. So that's neat. This story, though, is only going to have 1, 2, 3 tags. I know it seems like a lot of parts, but there's only 3 tags here. But it's going to unlock society being the big seller today. So what I want to see is Doug, I put him, let's say, here. It's going to take 22 hours instead of 1 day. I thought he took 50% longer. Okay. So apparently he doesn't take 50% longer. Well, maybe he does. Maybe because of his skill being up, it would have been less than a day, right? So like Christopher, for example, on this 1 day, his is 13 hours. Yeah, that makes sense. So we could do that. And then we have Walter, put him here. And then finally, on the long one, we can have Kathy Tooley come in and she will shorten everybody's times. Yeah. Love that. All right, next piece here. Looks like we have a bombshell. We're risking injury. There's lots of other people we could go through here. So let's say we want Clarence. You're my informant. Doesn't help me here. So I want somebody here. Like, I want you, Christina, on this one for the injury possibilities. So we're going to put Clarence, let's say, on you. And, oh, wait, hang on. Oh, I get it. I was like, why is there 3 options and all of a sudden 0? Well, it's because this is the society one. Yeah. Okay, I'm pretty sure, I don't think you actually unlock this. I think we need Bennett to unlock it. But it kind of doesn't matter because even if he unlocks this, we don't get the story, I don't think, because this progresses this way, right? And so since we don't have the key, it doesn't matter. He's not going to unlock it. He's just going to progress it as if the story's already done. So we need the key. If I put Bennett here, which I can't because he doesn't have society, then yeah, it doesn't matter then. We can save Bennett for somebody else or save Bennett for a different story then. Okay, yep, leave that alone for now until I get a society reporter back. So this one here, yeah, it's kind of the same deal. We can't really get a quick unlock on this because, you know, maybe if I had different reporters, but I don't. So it doesn't really matter if Bennett's on this or not because we can't progress it any faster. We can put Jim here, though. Okay. Let's bring this back. And I'm looking for... so this is going to influence us to the right. Where do we want to be, right? So I want to stay moderate. So I need a good balance. And, of course, moderate is great because you end up getting extra... I'm going to end up getting extra sales for using all the categories. I need to have many more prints on this side. I need to keep going in moderate. They're pretty good. Okay. So I'm thinking let's have this one lean us. Yeah, we can let this one lean us to the right. It's fine. I don't know if I want to put Bennett on it though, because he might be useful somewhere else. Doesn't look like it though. Nah, he's fine. He's gonna be done with this, but by the time he's useful somewhere else, so we'll put him on there. All right, 14 stories left to find. Let's zoom it ahead really quick. We have more things to progress with. So this is the lie, and we're gonna want to edit that out if we can. So let's go like this, and then have the editor enabled. And then we just need another crime reporter, which should be Walter coming in any second. There he goes. Anybody else? No. So Walter comes in there. There we go. Kathy's done with that. So we'll have society as our hot topic for this week. It seems like a pretty regular hot topic, honestly. Doug, go there. He's going to add a quality star to that. And we'll want to prioritize that only because it's a statement piece. And I think it needs to be above the fold. So we want to have the editor add additional things too. So now we're going to have 1 star plus, well, this might be because of Walter. Or this might be because of the reporter. I don't know, but Doug. So Doug's going to add a star, and then the editor will add another star, and it's prioritized. That's good. Okay. So now we want this bombshell, this revealing society piece. Yeah, revealing. So let's say Christopher can go ahead and handle that. And we could also have the editor touch that too. We have 2 editors. Might as well keep them busy. They're not doing anything right now, right? So let's keep them busy. Get them working on things. There we go. All right. So for this entertainment piece, it's really not all that important. Mabel will take that one. Didn't trigger continuation there, did we? No. Let's say we go... It doesn't really matter. Anthony can take that one. I wonder if it'll let me do this. Stop. Take Mabel out of there. Put Bennett in instead. It does. It lets me unlock it anyway. Okay. And I'll just have her do that one. I wasn't sure if I was like allowed to trigger that effect after swapping, but like Bennett has the part where if you put him in a story, you can't take him out. And Mabel doesn't. Mabel has that, like, you can, if she fails, you can, you know, put the other one in. Okay. Kathy speeds up all reporters that are reporting on the same item. I want her to have more experience anyway, so we're going to go ahead and let her do that. And this is a 4 influence points. Fantastic. Definitely want that. I would love to have that this week too. Yeah, and then the bombshell needs to happen too. Darn. Okay. Anthony, you have a chance. I was really hoping he'd hit that key, but didn't happen. Now, Bennett is 4 hours remaining. That is not something Bennett can do, though. No, it's not. We'll let Jim do it then because he's faster at it. And then let's have that keep going. And 12 stories left on the map. Look at that. There's 11 more, and it's Friday. That's so many articles, man. That's crazy. Yeah, he didn't trigger it. We can bring him out, put Bennett in there instead when he gets back. He's almost back. So Bennett goes here, and then we slap, let's say, Christopher on that. Okay. Okay. Economic downturn hits Main Street merchants. There's our statistics piece, but we already have everything in the shelf. We have to choose one or the other. This is the hot topic for the week, but this has the silver tag, and we probably can't print this anyway, if I'm guessing. So I'll take that 25% now. No? Really? It just never triggers, man. 1 in 4 chance is not a 1 in 4 chance. Let's put the lucky person on it. See if they avoid injury. All right, then. Good. So no injury for Christina. Not today. But this is what I mean. I'm going to have so many stories. I'm not going to be able to... I don't think I'm going to be able to have a full paper here. Because there's a lot pending still here. Like, can you do it? Can we get you out the door 1.5 days? It is being prioritized. I need you out the door too. 1 day. Yikes. But you are also prioritized. And then this one here, I think we're probably too late on. Yeah. So like... I mean, I'm barely going to have a paper here at this point. There's just so many stories we're doing at once. I'm going to have to get more editors. I need more typesetters, I mean. Typesetters and assemblers. I need more. which means I need another floor, right? I need to get that other floor going. And why don't we... Yeah, it doesn't really matter which one we set on it. So, because we're not going to be able to print this month or this week, whatever, same thing. So I'll just get both of those guys on those stories. There we go. And Kathy, you can go ahead and take that one. And yeah, Mabel, go ahead and take that one. Anybody else? We found so many things to work on. But we have the specific things we need. We have those prioritized. So today's Sunday. And are you telling me you still can't get this done? What? Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. This is the one I was thinking of. Yeah. 16 hours still, though. Holy crap. Running out of time. So it looks like it's going to be from the bank joins hands. 20 hours. Damn. Push priority on that. See if there's a chance we can get that. I don't want them working on these if they can get this one done instead. I'm not sure they can, though. Let's see what else we got. We got more sports stories. Another level for sports here. Drag you in there. And we're going to be good on that one. And yeah, good on that one, I guess. Still 6 stories we didn't find. Crazy. 5 now. Yeah. Let's get Anthony some more. Well, yeah, we'll get Anthony some more experience, but I probably going to get rid of him. We'll see. At 25% doesn't really trigger very often, so. All right. Do I have enough for a paper? I mean, I do, right? 1, 2, 3. That's 1 page, 2 page, 3 page, 4 page. Yes, I have enough for a paper by like 1 article. I have like 1 spare article. Okay. Let's take all this paper and move it into the printer because it's not there yet. Kind of have a big delivery and it's not possible to bring that up that fast until I get a deadwaiter. Maybe I do that. Maybe I save my influence at this point, and I could get the pneumatic tubes and the dumbwaiter. That's like 60 influence points worth of equipment, though. It's pretty big. Let's put this on the shelf instead. I don't know if that put it in the toilet or on the shelf. Hopefully on the shelf. I don't think it's... I'm going to put it right there. Yeah, I mean, there's lots of toilet. There's lots of paper in that toilet. 874 pages. We're pretty good to go. Okay, I need to assemble this paper. The biggest thing is making sure that the statement article is above the fold. And we have a statement article here. And we have a statement article here. This is the one that's supposed to be above the fold. So that right there will satisfy what the mayor wants. That's it. And then everything else needs to go in the paper while staying moderate. I'll be right back. Okay, we barely have enough stories to print. We have just 1 old news article remaining here on the list. Otherwise, we would be able to print. Oh, okay, there's this devastating game over here, too. I missed that at the bottom. There we go. Okay, so we have an extra story. Anyway, this is what our paper looks like here. We're sticking with a hot topic on the front page. And we're kind of being a little bit strategic on where we place the arrows just so that it stays in the moderate zone. Come down here. This extra little bit here. And I could put this story up, but the impact of putting this on a ×2 is just better. So we're going to stick this, and then it goes off to the left by 1. That's fine. Everything here kind of goes together okay. It's not too bad, but, you know, it stays moderate. And that's where we wanted to be. So I had to put this story here instead of, well, I guess I don't have this one available. This one next week, though, huh? Look at that. It's going to be great. But yeah, we're going to end up getting 10,000 for this. We're staying moderate. Very good. And loads and loads of money for this week. So let's go. I mean, we have a great paper next week. Plenty of sports stories, too. There's lots of extra influence in there. Should be good. Governor Mayor Walker resigns. Look at that. So what are we going to do with him resigning? How do I, you know, I guess I have to be good with the mayor's office, but I don't know how to do that. Let's find out. Under the bus. Yeah. I guess he's resigning. Your piece helped frame the fall as a graceful exit, not a scandalous collapse. Yeah, sure. But I had already developed this character with your voice and everything. I mean, what am I going to do for the next mayor? Make him somebody stuck up. Okay, undercover. We're going to have to figure out who to put that on, too. Okay, so coming up is a pretty bland week. We can kind of do whatever we want. Let's stay moderate so we can help build that up a little bit as far as our reputation goes. There we go. Lots of people getting better at their job. Loving that. Okay, now we've unlocked the ad agency and we have 10 influence. So we could go that way. If I'm getting another floor though, man, I'd like to get another page. 64 influence. Oh, I would really like to get another page. It'd be so good. Okay, I'm assuming high society wants the same things. It does. They want the exact same thing. So if I want to build up with them, I have to, you know, do this. Do I have... What I want to get, right, is I want to have one of these already on the shelf. That way I don't need to rely on finding one because something that's revealing like this might also be negative. Again, I have the editor, but the editor doesn't remove everything. So for example, one tag is compromised. It doesn't remove that. So if my revealing story is also compromised, that's a problem. Let's see what's going on at the mayor's office because he's resigned now. So what's up? That's a new guy. I know about the bribe money and who helped bury it, but I'm not here for revenge. I'm here to fix what's broken. Okay, I don't know how his... I got to figure out his character now, don't I? Mr. Mayor, the system. It's always been complex. A system that only works for the wealthy ain't worth defending. Can't preach liberty to folks who can't afford a loaf of bread. I don't know who... I gotta figure out his character. Start offering real loans, lower the interest, give working families room to breathe. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. So they want me to print politics the most. Well, well, so you're the publisher Walker kept in his pocket. You know the guy was a crook, right? Who's to say you're not cut from the same cloth or worse? Just another opportunist? We're taking City Hall in a whole new direction. Can I trust you? Because I don't work with bums. Show me who you're really writing for. I want real politics. Make it count. So I need to print an informational paper and also print politics the most. Okay, well, I can't do that. I don't want to do that. I also don't have a lot of crime on the shelf. I just have a lot of diversity in the shelf. So this is a great week to print a wide variety of things and stay moderate. I think I might go for this one today. Daisy, darling. I already read this one. I just wanted to voice him again. I think I'm going to try this. I don't know if it's going to work out, but I'd rather do this with what I have on the shelf is very, like, it's wide open here. So I'd like to do that. With 10 influence points... I don't really want to go ads yet. I have so much articles, I'm not going to have any room for the ads. So not yet, not yet. I know there's been some people who have told me to do that because I can make more money, but I'm making fine money without doing that. Paper discount would be huge. That is something I definitely want to spend on. Yeah, paper discount. Let's do that. Paper cabinet also. Maybe. Auto order. Enables automatic ordering of paper resources to meet the demands of your tower. Okay. That's not bad, but paper discount. I think that's the next thing I'm going to spend influence on too. In fact, this 2 that we're going to get right here, I think that's what we're going to do. So there's no topic requirements for this because this can be anywhere. So we can kind of go anywhere we want. Where do I want to go? I could try to take Garfield. That'd be huge. It's a big area, man. Exclusive, statement, statistics, triumphant, hopeful. And does that kind of go with, like, there's a couple more statements right here, right? So we can kind of maybe get that more triumphant. I've got plenty of triumphant already. It kind of works with the stuff I've already gotten. So I think I might try it. Let's try to get the scoop on this guy. We'll go real challenging. Not only are we going to get the scoop on Garfield, but we're also going to meet the demands here all in one go. Can we do it? I don't know. Let's find out. Got time left in this video, don't we? Monday, September 1931. Okay. So a couple of things I want to do. Let's hit 3. So there's a little bit of a noise problem here. I want to deal with some of these things if we can. So first thing I'm going to do, I think, is... Oh, the wanted posters. I don't have those up yet. I want to make my crime reporters better, right? So... Ooh, there's a little bit of a problem there. Okay. Well, I can go there to get both of my crime reporters on this side. That works. Over here, though, I need to Yeah, that would work, I think. And then put the crime poster here. No, it doesn't. Oh, I think I know what to do. Okay, I'm going to move the clock. Move the clock. Slide this over. It could be right here. There. It's a little... Oh, you know what? I should probably get another baseball bat too. Well, we're going to get another sports reporter, right? Somebody who is got sports and... is it... Which reporter was it? Up here, right? This guy? We want sports and entertainment out of somebody. So Adam, it has it, but he doesn't have any perks, and that's what I'm looking for. We'll re-roll. Oh my gosh. Natural coordinator is huge. He's got entertainment, but he doesn't... I mean, I have to have him. These things are so good. I have to have this, but it's not the one I'm looking for. But I need to get another desk. We're going to go. We're going to do it today. 10,000. Go. Okay. So I got another floor, and now I want to move all this stuff up. The problem with this is that the door ends up being here. So I'm tempted to make this like permanently my floor for the pages because the door is all the way over to this side. I'm tempted to do that and then move all the telegraphers up again. Just move them on the top floor and then kind of maneuver everything around here. But there's going to be a little bit of shuffling here, and there's going to be a lot of indecisiveness with it. The other problem with this is that we now are at the point where I've maxed out my power. So I'm not going to be able to add anything else that takes power right now. And that could include, you know, I know the reporter's desk doesn't, but, you know, if I get another bathroom, it probably would. Anything that needs extra lights, it probably would. You know, like I could maybe be a bit more efficient with my lighting, but at this point, that's a problem. So if I was to take this whole machine, I probably can't move it up here directly because the door's in the way, right? Yeah. I need to have some kind of gap. Actually, if I recall correctly, isn't there a way for me to have this? Doesn't this go up and down as well? I thought that did. Isn't that something that can happen? This printer belt. Doesn't it go... I'm curious on this. If I, let me try this. The printer belt goes here, let's say. If I want the printer belt to go, yeah, up, like that. Yeah. Okay, so that's possible to do as well. We can do that. So what I can do, I guess, is... how I want to play this, though, because I want to use this whole floor. So that's a little bit more challenging. Okay, we can try this. Let's move this down here. We'll move all of this upstairs. And then I have to wonder, is it going to let me go straight down from here? No. I can only go up. I can't go down. Yikes. Okay. Let me play around with this a little bit, because there's a way to make this work and have everybody be happy. I'm going to do all of this now so that I can get this guy on my team. Right? I think we can all agree that that trade is amazing. I'll be right back. Okay, so far I've got the door kind of between these two modules here. That's going to be okay, but the problem, again, still sits at we're at power capacity. And the only way for me to expand at this point is to generate my own power. So we're going to have to buy the generator. And I'm going to stick this right here for now. It's going to have to get moved later, but we're going to put this here. Now this, of course, takes coal, so we're going to have to buy some of that too, and it's expensive. Large delivery. Let's do a small delivery for now, because I need to be able to buy other things too. So we're down to 1,800. Good news, we have no debt, though. That's a big thing. So we're going to have some coal in here, and they'll get delivered and move it up. Now, we need to move some other stuff too, and this whole floor is basically a waste. It's not waste, it's being used by the paper, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide these modules as far over to the right as I can. I could go down, by the way. It was going to enable me to go down and then over, but it just takes up extra space, and I think I'd like this arrangement better, this idea better, but I can actually bring these things down. We're going to move this all the way over like this, and then I'm going to stick my repair desk up here. Because, see, Joanna Friedman has this nice trait, right? Where she's not bothered by anything. Says not bothered by anything. So we're going to put that to the test by putting her in an extremely hot and a noisy, smelly environment. And that's where her desk is now. And that's going to free up all this other space for me to be able to use. So I'm going to bring this over like, say like this. And now I have all this space, and I have this space here too. Resupply desk. Debbie, are you bothered by everything? You walk stronger. Okay. Well, you walk faster, but you have strong as your trait. Okay. Just going to bring you up here for a second, so I can kind of reference where you are. And then we have a washing station. Maurice, are you bothered by anything? You're just cheap. And it'd be nice to have someone who's not bothered by anything. Utility would be great. Versatile, no thanks. Slow walker, no thanks. Don't really want to... I'm not going to hit this button until I got Emilio in here. So let's move this up. Man, putting it in here would have been nice, but we can't do that. So we're going to slide this over, I guess. Yeah, we'll put this right next to the door. That's fine. Slide that over like this. For this area... I think I want all my like utilities and all these people in here. And then I do want to get another bathroom. I do. I know that having a second bathroom is a good idea. I just haven't figured out where to do that yet. And I'm leaning towards having one on this floor and one on this floor eventually, so that at no point does anyone have to travel more than one floor to go to the bathroom. So as I move up, I will add another one. But like right now, these guys have to travel 2 floors to get there, and that sucks. So I would probably move this one down here, and then I'd go 1, 2, and then another bathroom here, so that again, nobody is at more than 1 floor away from a bathroom at some point. Okay, so with this now, we now are at 50% of our available power, which means I have now the ability to add in more lighting. So we can go in and add another light here, add another light in here, and we don't really need more lights in here because our repair person, well, okay, so the repair person is not bothered by anything, but our restocker is. It's Debbie. You're up here now. Okay, I think probably this can go just to create additional separation for the heat and everything. We can go about like, say like that. And then let's go ahead and, do I stash this? Is it still heat? Yeah, there's a little bit of heat in here. Swap this over to here. That should help. This is again, noisy, lots of heat, trying to get them out of the room that's gonna have that problem as their main station. And then again, repair desk is just right up here because he's not bothered by anything. Okay, so I think I've got an okay setup here. I'm thinking I probably don't need this wall anymore. Yeah, maybe we'll leave it there for now. Telegraphers actually should be in their own room though. And then I need something that helps with the noise. So it's comforts, wherever those are. Noise counter, yeah. Another acoustic panel is $50, but it might be worth it. Okay, let me keep working on this and trying to juggle things around. I just want to show you where I was so far in juggling this. And then, again, more reporters. We're going to get at least 1 more typesetter and at least 1 more assembler as well. All right, here's what I got figured out so far. So I took the groups of reporters that were kind of, you know, good together as far as the stuff on the walls, and I put them up on this floor up here, right next to the telegraphers. And then I've also got them split here. And they're kind of 2 different groups now and there. Then I've got the 2 new reporters. So this is the guy, right? Emilio. Went ahead and hired him. And I've got his natural coordinator skill here too, along with the stuff that helps his traits. Then there's another reporter here. And this is the guy. I'm going to use Mikhail Gavin as my dude for the reviews, because he has both of these traits. And he's got this. Now, this isn't the best trait to have for this guy, but I like that everything he touches adds a quality star. So now we're going to have a quality star added because of the review, plus a quality star added because it's him. So every time he touches a story that has a review, we're going to get an automatic 2 quality stars added to that. I think that's a good trade-off for a 50% reduction in speed, especially since I can probably pair him with Kathy to kind of negate all of that problem too. So we're going to go ahead and have him join our team there. And then we just need some sports stuff for him. So we'll get some boxing gloves. Let's put them down here. And then the baseball bat can go up here. Kind of do something like that. Okay. So a little extra cost up front to get the things on the wall for him. But there you go. He's got everything we need there for now. Now we need to get the new typesetter and a new assembler. And I've got them together here on this floor for now. Everything kind of changes and fluctuates, but the important thing to me is that assemblers and typesetters are all fairly close together, and they're all at least the bottom 2 floors so the reporters can access them easily. There's a cool thing about this, and that the editor here, when he's done, he can just hand it to the person next to him. So that's what I'm kind of hoping happens anyway. Let's go ahead and get a garbage thing as well. And again, I can never figure out where it is. Garbage. I know we're going to be generating garbage in this room, and I moved it earlier, so we're just going to put it right here. Okay, $391 left. Full disclosure, in order to do all this, I did have to take out a $1,000 loan. So we're back in debt, at least for a small bit here, in order to make all this stuff work. Now we have the typesetting desk. So I don't particularly like any of these guys. I do, quick starter's cool and all, but I'd like a little better trade. I'm going to take a risk and try to see if I can get better traits. Same thing goes for the assembler's desk. These guys are nobodies. So we're gonna cycle these. So resilient and Monday blues, both not great. Yeah, so unfortunately that just kind of backfired on me. It didn't work really well at all. But it is what it is. So we can have to have somebody here. So I'm going to put you there because I can. And then for you, speed's reduced by 75% on Mondays, but works for less money. Mondays are not a big thing for the assembly table. So I'll have you here for now. Okay, because I can't cycle them again. So I think that's where everybody's going to end up being for now. My utility room is a little bit big. It doesn't really need to be this big, but that's the way it is for now. As I get more money, I can, expand my team a bit more and stuff. But I would really like to move this up and get it out of here and get it out of the way. But it is what it is for now. So $291 left. Okay. We want to focus on not printing any negative tags. And we also want to get revealing if possible. But the main topics are right here. And we're looking to get 5 scoops on these guys. And so where are these scoops prominently located here? Economy and society, politics and sports, sports economy, crime politics. So okay, everywhere, of course. But there is a couple of common themes, like sports is in 2 of them. And it looks like economy is in 2 of them. So why don't we start there? Because we can get 2 of them, hopefully. All right, so this is one of the scoops. We just found that. We're going to have to do a bribe earlier. Let's go ahead and put Emilio, our new Emilio, there. That'll unlock both of these, and we can do the bribe right away. So I like that. Mabel, we might be able to just get that unlocked. Oh my gosh, can we get that unlocked without the bribe? I think so. Bennett? Oh, but a spy. I think so, though, right? I feel like maybe we go lucky and we don't get a spy. Let's see if lucky can counteract the spy. It does. Okay. I think once this is done, we just get this without the bribe, which would be really neat. So I'm liking that. Yeah, for sure. So we got that without there. So let that go. He's going to be moving along, but he's not going to beat me to that story. Okay, next thing here. This is not one of the scoops. We don't care about it as much, but we can still speed it up. So let's say Mabel pops in over here. She didn't unlock it. We'll put Kathy here to help make that faster. And then here's the scoop. Yeah, I'm watching their progress as they move. Okay, let's put... Okay, now Mikhail, we need to give him that trait. So I'm going to go to education really quick for him. And we have undercover as well we need to do. So, Mikhail, where is he? Right, Gavin. So I want you to have your sharpen pen. Gosh, you could be undercover too, couldn't you? But we're going to do that, sharpen pen. And then who do we want to put undercover? Is this the right week to do that? Because the reporter will be gone for 2 days. I think we're going to hold off on that. We'll train somebody another week. I need as many reporters as I can have this week in order to get the scoops. Have extra influence points here too. That's sweet. So Bennett unlocks that, and then Anthony, go get that story. All right. So I think because we don't need the bribe to get this story. That's fantastic. So we're just going to send Mabel. Go get it. So no bribe needed. I love it. work our way around it. Anthony, yeah, Christopher can go get that one. Right, and then this one is just a regular old entertainment story. We're going to pass on that in hopes that we can find the other stories that matter. Okay, this is a sports scoop. We want to get this, of course, too. And we will send... it doesn't matter. Walter, we'll send you out to that. Okay, not a scoop. Not a story that matters. Skip it. 14 more stories. We want to find the scoops as fast as we can and report them all. Okay, we got bombshells here. Compromise. So this is one of the traits that our editor cannot remove. And I don't know if I necessarily need this. I don't want to give up 2 gold tags, though. I really don't want to give up 2 gold tags. That's the problem, yeah. You can't do that. All right, Anthony, we're going to give a shot at unlocking this with you. And of course, it doesn't work because 25% is not real. It's a fake 25%. It's not real. Here we go. Crime story. Might have to deal with a mob, potentially, but we don't need it. We have a lot of stories, and we don't need it. What we need to find are these 3 scoops. So let's go ahead and say no on that. These guys need to find the stories for me here. Here's a crime story. Okay. So there's influence points in this, and then there's also a censorship one. This is one that our editor can remove. Okay, so Bennett's going to unlock this for us, or Emilio. It doesn't really matter at this point. So we can go like this. Then I can send somebody down to get the censorship story. So let's go to... this is our informant. I don't really want to send my informant on something. So we'll send you to... Oh, I can't. I have to send my informant to this one. So send you to here. Yeah. And then now that you guys are doing that and you're already here, Emilio can just take that. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to grab that one now, too. It's fantastic. Let's go ahead and zoom ahead really quick. And I'm looking at... And there's a lot of stuff that's pretty cohesive for today's paper on this. I like that. Christina can go grab that. And then we have another corruption piece here. Corruption in New York. Yes. With the compromise tag that I can't remove. It is what it is. We're going to say you are here. And then Doug, you go slower, but she's going to counteract that. And so you guys will end up getting it done in a reasonable amount of time. Here's our society scoop. And this is is this the last scoop we need? No, there's one more. There's a statistics one, probably a sports or economy. So we're going to shift this to be economy, and there's no sports. So it's definitely an economy story. The final scoop. Okay, so again, 25% chance, unlikely, but you know what? It might work. It didn't. We'll send Jim down to this one then. So we're going to be able to get all 5 scoops, provided we can actually print them all. That's the problem. We have to actually be able to print them all. Yeah, send you down there for the experience of it. And then there's their key. Unlocks it. Anthony, go. Prioritized. Okay. Stop. We want to get that censorship one. Where is it? Stop. I messed it up. Where'd it go? I messed it up. Where is it? Nope. Well, hang on. That's the scoop. We want to go to that right now. Unlock it and then go get it. This one. Censorship. No, that's compromised. Where's the censorship one? Shit. I think I messed it up. I could have had the editor do it, but I didn't tell the editor to do it. Censorship right here. So it's this one. Editor skipped. Can I unskip it? I want to unskip it. Can we unskip it, please? Shit. Well, it's fine. Okay, it's fine. I didn't do the editor for what it's for. My bad. I was in a hurry. It's okay. We get the statement piece. I lose 1,000 readers because of it. Big deal. The Purple Gang men slain. Oh man, I used to live near the Purple Gang. Well, like not when they were existing, but I lived where... So my hometown is one of many places where the Purple Gang set up a headquarters to station their stuff that they were doing. Yeah, I live near Detroit right now, but my hometown is not... It's okay. It's fine. Anyway, reports from Detroit say 3 men tied to the Purple Gang were found dead in Collingwood, in a Collingwood Avenue flat. Police have yet to confirm details, but the scene points to an execution. Let's get someone on this quick. Okay, so do we want crime to be a hot topic this week? I have a lot of stories this week, and it looks like all of these are going to get published. All of these are going to happen. Yeah, 2.5 days on the longest bit here. And that is 1, 2.5. So we should be able to get everything. We won't be able to print the crime, but just getting people there will make crime a hot topic, which will at least help our sales a little bit. I think it will be a good idea. So Purple Man Gang, or Purple Gang. Yeah, Purple Gang men. Okay, so sharp pen, not necessary. You just send everybody there, I guess. Yeah, there's no risks to anything. So we'll send Mikhail here, Clarence, Walter, you guys will go. I'll leave Emilio in case there's another story I want to unlock with somebody else. Yeah, we have everything there. Everything's good. Do I want to send anything to the editors? I could send this to the editor, but they won't be able to change that. This is something they don't do. So it's not really worth it to leave the time. I think we're just going to not edit anything today. Nothing else that's not edited already, though. They're already working on some things, I think, right? No. Maybe. Maybe it's okay. Because they're already working on other stories, too. I don't think it'll slow them down. I just don't know that it won't slow them down. I'm just going to wing it. We're not going to send anything to editor right now. Because I don't want to slow them down too much. And then we can still keep going and getting stories for next week, too. So that's still a thing we can do. Like this one here. Let's go ahead and put Doug on that. And you know what? We'll even put an editor on it because why not? It's for next week. Okay, so crime's going to be a big thing this week. Feels good, man. Let's bring this. It's a simple little story. Let's put Kathy on it. It's fine. And I'm going to need more paper, which... Am I going to need more paper? How much paper is in here? 350. Definitely need more paper. Okay, we're going to go a little bit more in debt today. We're going to have a lot of sales, though, so it'll be fine. It'll all be worth it. Oh, I can only do 5... Oh, it's 540 now because of my discount. That's right. Yeah, we definitely want to get the influence to make the paper as cheap as possible. Maybe coal cheaper, too, because I had to buy coal. So a small delivery of coal here is $400 for a small delivery. It's enough to keep our lights on today. What are you doing? Do you have to... Oh, you sweep it up because it's messy. Oh, my gosh. And there's no light in here for you to sweep it. Okay, here you go. You have light now. You can see. Speed up time really quick here. So we got crime as the hot topic this week. Feels pretty good. I'd like to get screenshots of the little flames so I can use them for my thumbnails that I'm having a really hard time coming up with good ones for. Hopefully they're attractive enough for all of you because... Yeah. Okay, so we can negate the police fine and then go after the statement. I think that's probably better. Can I get rid of that? There's the sharp pen and there's my informant. So let's negate the police fine. We'll go that way. And we'll get that story for next week too. Okay, what else we got? Simple story, grab it. And politics, we have a bribe. It could come in handy. I mean, it really could. So, okay, we'll pay it. It's $750 in my account. So $110 to get the story is fine. We'll put Anthony on that one. There you go. We'll stick the editors on it too because they have nothing else better to do. Yeah. Really, like all of these stories, we could put the editors on them. This one here too. Editors already enabled here. Yeah. All right. This one too, we could say, you know, it's a crime piece, but maybe we put the editor on it just to add the stars for next week. Yeah, something simple here is fine. Another editor can be on that one too, fine. It's probably not worth it. Honestly, the story is probably not worth it. It's just a simple thing. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to let her go because of the experience, but otherwise, no thanks. And then it's not a review, it's a statement. So we'll just put you on there. Okay, only 2 stories left that we didn't find this week so far. It is Sunday morning. I'm going to buy more paper. I know I'm a little bit greedy, but I'm going to buy more paper. I need it. Bring that into the machine. And up into the shelves as well. But yeah, mostly into the machine. So we don't have to pay the penalty. It's getting to be pretty tall, this building. There we go. Now the question is, what does our paper look like this week? Are we going to be able to get it all, right? That's my biggest question is, are we going to be able to get it all printed? Let's see. So 700, let's take and do it this way. So this is in order of what's going to take the longest at the top. So if we can get this printed. That's great. Everything here is relatively inconsequential. And then we have loads of stories down here. So this is going to be a great paper. We're going to make a lot of money on this paper. Now, the hope is that we get all the scoops, which I believe we did. And we need to not print any negative tags, which is the problem because I was not able to get the censorship removed. Unfortunately, shit. So unfortunately, since I messed up and I didn't get the censorship removed, that's a negative tag. And that's also my statement scoop. So I basically have to either don't get the scoop on them for this or don't make them happy. And I think I'm going to go with don't make them happy. I'd rather have the scoop and then try whatever else they want to do later. That's unfortunate. Yeah, because we had the revealing story too. It's right here. And I think it's pretty much done, right? Yeah, 30 minutes. So we had the revealing story, but this also has compromise, and I can't remove that one. So I would need this story done, which is 40 minutes away. Yeah, I could have revealed this one. So that sucks. There's going to be a negative story in the paper if I want to have all the scoops. Darn it. And then the last story discovered this week is right there. And we can send somebody on it because it doesn't matter. All right. So that's it for this. Just a slight misplay, man. Otherwise, it would have been perfect. I just did not get there in time to remove that censorship. And I don't think you can go back to it either because it says it's completed. I mean, the only way I'd be able to... Well, now hang on. What if I just remove this element? We still get the tag, don't we? This one is the influence and the scoop. This one is just these two tags. I could remove this. I could just choose not to print this and I'd be fine. Right? Yeah. Hold on. If I just remove that. Yeah, we back. We good. Ah, yes. I can get it all right? We'll just cut it out of the paper. No big deal. Probably had a bunch of people getting ready to type that in the comments too, didn't you? Ah, I beat you. I beat you. Doesn't happen very often, but every once in a while, I come out on top. All right. So organizing this paper was a little bit of a challenge because some of the things I wanted to do, I can't do. Like, for example, this right here would be great to place in this spot. You know, it would have been. But placing this in the spot keeps it balanced. If I place this in there instead, then I end up shifting over here to sensational, and I want to stay moderate. On top of that, it's got a negative tag, so that would ruin this. I've got all the check marks on this. That would ruin that. Now, I could remove the negative tag, but then I also have to give up the star and the bombshell. Now, that may be worth it, but I think I could just use it next week, and it's better to have the bombshell on there and then just put compromise and stick it in the ×3 slot next. Like if I stick this in a ×3 slot tomorrow or in the next week or whatever, that's still good, right? But the other reason why is because a lot of my crime stories are just not done. We got them too late. So this is our paper as it is. Kind of comes down through here. The Purple Gang story ends up being is not in the paper, right? I think the Purple Gang ends up being later on. Yeah. Increased penalties axis here. I put this here. We're getting a lot of influence though. 24 influence points from the paper in addition to the 2 that these guys are going to give me. Okay. And then also in addition to claiming the territory. So there's a lot of influence coming today, and that's really great because I need another page. I really want another page. And this is why I don't have advertising yet, because I'm filling my pages. I don't have any spare spaces. So there's just no reason to go ads and get $250 when I can slap one article in and get, you know, an extra 20 grand, 30 grand for the gold articles and stuff. So, or extra influence instead in that spot. Lots and lots of influence, all prioritized in the ×2 slots. And then I'd love to put this in there as well for the influence, but it's just too good. I have to keep it up here. It's just too good. So I'm going to do that anyway. Okay. That's the paper for today. And we have enough pages. We have enough paper. All the things are green check marks. Go. We have all those crime stories for tomorrow as well. So that's great. We can work from that too. So 10,000 bucks today. We're gonna grab all of your places in Garfield and exit, yes, but be warned, in the next district there will be no welcome party publisher. Sure. 5,000 more additional subscribers, and now high society can start liking us a little bit. It doesn't put us down with the what is it, the general? Yeah, it doesn't bring us down with the general, so that's fine. But we did everything that they asked. That's good. We stayed moderate. Doesn't really get any immediate benefit for that, but we need to print more articles, and then we start getting more benefit in moderate the other way. We want to come down here. This is overtime. 25% task speed increase during weekends. Probably want to put that on an assembler, I would think. Yeah, or a typesetter, but probably an assembler would be best for that. So much expenses. But it's okay. We're down to 58, and we can get out of debt with that, which is the important thing. Everybody's getting levels. Me likey. Okay, so that takes care of this video. I'm happy with the results. So many articles left to print. Yeah, let's just see what these guys want, and we'll come back for the next one, and we'll figure out what to do from there, okay? Bye-bye.